Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out our newest set that came out, our little bonus set throughout the year. And this one in particular is quite awesome indeed. We are going back to the original 151. And coincidentally, that's exactly what the set is called. It is the Pokemon 151, and we will be checking out the Elite Trainer box first. Obviously, normally we would do a booster box, but as it's a special set, that is not the case with this one. We've got a massive jumbo Snorlax on the front of this, and you'll be able to see, if I come up a bit closer, you'll see probably some of your favourites are all dotted around here as well. This is the ongoing trend for a lot of this, is that you'll be able to see all the 151 all over the pack, and obviously the packaging as well. On the back it describes what you get in here. We do obviously get that promo card, which is a glorious looking Snorlax there. Very, very cool. And it's got a Pidgey on the top of it. That's pretty awesome. We'll probably have a little up-close look at that. Then the contents of this as well. Of course, you do get the box, the player's guide, dice, we get energy, we get sleeves, we get dividers, we get the little poison and burn counters, and 9 packs in total to start us off here. We do only have one Elite Trainer box. It is just my normal thing to just get one. I know a lot of people have sort of grabbed 3 of these, and I'm like, okay, you go for it. That's up to you. But there's plenty of different bits and pieces that will be coming out. We've got this, and there's 2 other products, and then in about 2 weeks time we've got a few more, and they'll also be doing booster bundles, which is basically the pre-release box with 6 packs in. So I might grab a few of those as my way of sort of trying to budget a little bit, because I want to try and complete the set. There's a load of like new EXs in here, so we want to try and do what we can to get that all sorted. But without further ado, I'm going to attempt to get into the side here without too much struggle, hopefully. Let's see. Plastic wants to... Aha, there we go, we're in. Okay, we're in. There we go. So, it's been pretty interesting. There's a few like really random EXs in here, but I think, you know, you've got some that are quite playable, and you've got some that are just there for a bit of a joke, which, to be honest, that's just what it is, isn't it? You know, most sets will do that. We slide this open. Oh, that looks lovely. Oh, that's going to look gorgeous in the background there, having that jumbo Snorlax. It is the same on both sides. It used to be a bit different with some of the other boxes. Previously, when you span it round, the picture would go a bit smaller, but it stays the same on this. And then on the top, you can see that glorious 151 logo as well. On the inside of here, instead of getting all the pack artwork, we just get all of the 151 smeared all over that. So nice little thing to keep a hold of. Nice little background drop. Speaking of, let's pop that to the back for 2 seconds. We have got the player's guide. Ooh, this feels a bit... Ooh, this feels more papery on the front rather than... and it's see-through as well. It's quite, not flimsy, but it's just not the same material. It's not as glossy as it usually is. That's interesting. Might be a bit more of a recyclable material. Who knows? Do we look through this? I think we do. It's the regular thing for an Elite Trader box that we have a little look through and see what's what in here. So, of course, we're going to be checking out the 151. If you think you're going to find something from Paldea in here, think again. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, we've got a load of different things here. We've got some, obviously, our lovely favourites here. Our starters, of course. They all have lovely artworks. We've got some of the other ones there. We've got Mew. Mew has got an EX in this set. I'm pretty sure it's not too bad of a card. We've got fossils as well. The full fossils as well from Omastar. We've got Kabutops, sorry, and also Aerodactyl there with their matching ones. So you can't use one for one. You've got to use it for the right evolution line. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and of course, the exclusive for this, we get Abracadabra and Alakazam all back. They're all back in this set, which is amazing. So we finally get the evolution line now, because otherwise this EX would just not have worked. You need to evolve up into it. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. We've got a lovely Ninetales as well. And then on this side, we've got the Nidoking and Nidoqueen. They normally have a pretty good combination going on. We've got Spearow and Fearow. We've got Raichu, Sandshrew, Wigglytuff EX. We've got Gloom, Vileplume. We've got Dodrio. It's basically going through some of these. Mr. Mime, Kabutops again. We've got a Dragonite there. So a lot of these have got abilities, to be fair. So nice that they're sort of... Normally the ability ones are the ones you're looking out for, but sometimes they're a little bit interesting. We've got combos here. So we've got Alakazam with Weezing there. So you can have a little pause and read through that. We've then got Voltorb, we've got Leftovers and Snorlax, so you can have a little look at that one as well, if you're interested in that one. Don't want to skip a page here, and I think I am. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we've got a bit of a don't knock it till you rock it. Cool. So we're using Giovanni with Persian and Rhydon, which are his Pokemon, which is awesome. Then we've got Daisy's help with Clefable and Chansey there. Eyes on the prize. Okay. Zapdos, which is one that I'm looking out for my Miraidon deck. I think that might be an interesting addition. With Starmie there for multi-shot. Nice. Then we've got Trick or Treats coming up to the Halloween season. So yeah, we've got Grabber, Haunter and Gengar. And then a few of the trainers here. We've got Big Air Balloon, Cycling Road, Energy Sticker. We've got Erica's Invitation, Protective Goggles and Rigid Band. I think there's some more. No, there isn't. We go straight into the set now. And the set is, now for the first time probably, I think, since I started collecting, this set is actually in set order. Now, what do I mean by that? It's in the 151 order, which means that grass, fire, water, it's all over the shop. It's not in that order now. So it's grass, fire, water, back to grass, back to normal. It follows what the Pokemon are. I think this is an absolutely first-class idea. Look, we've got Dark there, just 2, then Lightning into Fighting, back to Dark, into Psychic, back to Fire. It just makes perfect sense. You know, it follows the tradition of what all of these are, Mr. Page. Yeah, it looks... I mean, it's going to be interesting to try and sort this, because normally I would just go Grass, Water, Fire, and you'd be done with it. But now you're going to have a little bit of... little bit about you to make sure that it's all put in the right order. So yeah, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Of course, we're getting to the end here. Normally there is 151, obviously, for the Pokemon, so we're just going through these just to make sure we clear all of them off. And you'll notice that some of the 151, they do get EXs as well, so Mew and Zapdos on that page, they do. Into the trainers there, quite a few of those. It's about 13, 14 in total. Then we get into these lovely illustration artworks. There are plenty to go about here. Plenty indeed. Hoping we can maybe pull one of those today in this box. Then of course our full arts here, which look amazing. I love how they sort of work with what the colours are of them. So like the Ninetales is yellow with the yellow in the background. Wigglytuff is pink with a bit of a pinky peachy colour. Bit of a psychic thing. But then Arbok has just got pure poison or sewer water behind him. So yeah. An interesting choice. There we got Golem EX, Kangaskhan EX, Jinx EX, Zapdos EX, Mew EX. Then our full arts. We've only got 4 trainer full arts there. But we got Bill's Transfer, Daisy's Help, Erica's Invitation and Giovanni's Charisma. And then of course some of these, I think we all know which one out of these is going to be the most sought after. That'll definitely be the Charizard. My personal favourite has got to be that Zapdos. I think that looks absolutely amazing. But I have got a bit of a guilty thing for that Alakazam. That does look pretty funny. 2 of the trainers are also making it into the extra spot there. And then 3 gold cards with Mew EX, Switch, and of course, a basic Psychic Energy. If Mew is there, Psychic Energy makes sense. So yeah, overall, looking pretty cool. And then of course, this goes over what you can get throughout the set. So we've got, there's a box coming up, the poster collection, which has some of these. Then we get a new Zapdos artwork and also an Alakazam artwork. So these are the same cards from the set, just a different artwork. We get the Snorlax from now. And then this will be coming up a little bit later with the Mewtwo and Mew EX. So they've been taken out of the regular set and popped in their own box, so it helps you sort of collect that a bit quicker. But there we go. There is our player's guide right there. So without further ado, I think it's time that we go into this. I'm excited to see what we can get from this. Let's have a little look. Lift off the top here. Take out this. We've got a greyed out version of this now. That's pretty cool. Pop that in there. We've got our lovely packs here. Look at these. These are gorgeous. So we have got 9 in total, of course. All the packs are exactly the same. No change whatsoever. But hopefully they are packing some very, very nice things indeed. So we'll pop them there. We've got our sleeved up energy. We've got our sleeves, which have a couple of the different Pokemon on here, which is nice to see. Very, very cool. Then we've also got the code card as well, which would give us probably the sleeves and a few other bits and pieces, such as this Snorlax right here. It is slightly on, not damaged, just slightly mushed a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Snorlax we'll probably see throughout the set as well. Let's get a sleeve in there so that can hopefully fix the bend in it. But yeah, there we go. There is the lovely looking Snorlax there with the Pidgey sat on top whilst he's having a kip. There's a Diglett there as well. I love having a look to see if you can spot anything else. And sometimes you can see like some of like this bit of the grass here could be like an Executor or something like that. But obviously it's not. It's just grass. The ability here, I think that says Ferociousness. I think it does. I know I'm saying ferociousness as if F, but it's ferociousness? Possibly, I'm not too sure. Once during your turn, you may put up to 2 leftover cards from your discard pile into your hand. Oh, so it's a way of getting that back, okay. And then thudding press for 130 and it does 30 to itself. I think leftovers is a bit of like a healing type thing, but it's got a bit of like an effect to it. But overall, very, very cool. Nice little extra there from that. We've got our dividers, which, do they change? Oh, they do change. They do change. So front and back, they are different. So if I put them side by side, you can see that the sides are slightly different. So for example, I'm trying to match it up to see if we can see where it might copy itself. There's the Vulpix there. So that's where it's copying itself. So it's taken from different areas of the thingy there. Very cool. Very nice. I was expecting a Mew on the back there, but alas, we did not get a Mew. Oh, and of course we do get... Ooh, we get a red dice. I thought it was a white dice. I mean, they are white dice, but it's the big one that I'm interested in. Of course, we don't get a set logo anymore. It does just say EX, but it's nice and clear. You can see all the way through it if it wants to. There it is. Lovely. You can see all of that. Nice and clear all the way through. That's gonna be really interesting doing that. And you'd be like, oh, there's 5 damage on that? No, it's just a 3. That does look really funny. 5 on that one as well. 6, 5, 5. It's either 5 or 6 on this dice. That's a broken dice if I've ever seen one. We'll seal all that up. And then of course we've got our lovely counters there, which we've seen every other time before. So let's pop all of that back in there. And with that we will sleeve up our box. And we will get straight to it with these packs. Excited to see what else we can get. Of course, we've got that Snorlax straight away, which is 1 off the list. Let's see, though, what we can get from this. It's going to be an interesting set. Here we go. First pack of 151. Of course, the hollows, all of the pack tricks is already done for us, so we can just go straight to it. Let's have a little look. Here we go. So we start off with a interesting looking Paris. We've got a Voltorb. We've got a Krabby. Sandshrew. Dragonair. Seadra. Kabuto. We have our first reverse being a Poliwhirl. Very nice. Into that second one. And that is going to be a Bill's Transfer reverse. So what does Bill do? So it is, look at the top 8 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of Pokemon you find there and put them on into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Oh, not a bad way of searching for everything. Not too bad, not too bad. Can we start off with something, or are we into just a holo? Let's have a little look. We have, looks like a holo. It is indeed, it's a Moltres. That is all good. And then our energy behind, is it matching? No, it is a dark type. That's all good though. So Moltres, we're not sleeving up hollows. We're not sleeving up the hollows, but we will try and do a bit of stack maintenance on the side there, just to ensure everything is all good. Regular thing from Elite Trainer boxes is normally about 3 pulls. Normally, I don't know what it's going to be like for this set. Might be even worse. Could be even better. Let's have a little look though. Start off with a Machop. We've got Porygon, Electabuzz, Rhyhorn, Persian, Muck. We've got Daisy's Help. So this is draw 2 cards, look at your face down prize cards. Don't think that's going to see play. There we go. We've got a Pikachu reverse into the second one being a Cubone. And then our holo or better is a Kabutops. Very nice. So what does this do then? Ancient Way. Apply weakness for your opponent's active Pokemon as 4 times instead. Okay, that's an interesting one. Draining Blade for 100 and it heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. Okay, that Ancient Ways is pretty interesting. And oh, we get a matching energy. Nice. Okay, very cool. One of the fossils there. Always pretty cool to see. Okay. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Already possibly one of my favourite artworks from this set. We got a Spheal. I can say it again. We got Doduo, Tentacool. We got Rattata. I do quite like that one as well. Gloom, Dugtrio. We have a Clefable. First reverse is a Haunter. Very cool. Spirit Return. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put a supported card from your opponent's discard pile into their hand. Okay, you may. I don't think I want to do that. We've got a Spearow. This has got Evolutionary Advantage. If you go second, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. Oh, if you can get a Spearow in your hand, a Fearow, sorry, you're all good. Then we have, we got the Ditto. Oh, this is so cool. So the Ditto is hiding. He's down here. It's not like the other ones where we could peel them, but we do get a Ditto here. We got Transformative Start. Once during your first turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck and choose a basic Pokemon you find there, except any Ditto, and if you do, discard this Pokemon and all attached cards and put the chosen Pokemon in its place, then shuffle your deck. Oh, so a nice way of possibly bulking out your deck and thinking, oh, I start with a Ditto, that's fine, I'll just use Transformative Start. Maybe you go and get yourself, for my case, a Miraidon, and then you use Tandem Unit and you get going from there, especially if you've had a bit of a bad start. Splup? Okay, yep, I really want to do 10 damage with Splup. Okay, thanks Ditto. Oh, okay, nice. We get some funky energies as well on the back of these. Very cool. Very nice. Nice little reverse energies. Look at that little woo woo woo. That's really cool. That is very, very cool. Nice. We get reverse energies in this set. Oh, they're treating it. Normally that would, to be honest, I'm quite happy it is in that slot, because normally you would get that as one of your pulls. So that doesn't really take away from anything, really. Alright, we have a Tangler. We've got Coughing, Psyduck, Ekans. We've got a Venomoth, Rapidash. We have got a Nidorina. We move into our reverses. We have got a Magnemite up first, moving into a Gyarados. Okay, untamed one. That might be a holo. And then the holo or better is a Beedrill. Very cool. It's got Nadar Needle. 30 plus. If you have no cards in your hand, this attack does 120 more damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. Wow, okay, do everything. Okay, fair enough, Beedrill. And then Pierce for 110. No, you're definitely wanting to do that Nadar Needle. My goodness me. And it's not a reverse. Okay, that's fine. But nice, we got a Beedrill there. Still nothing yet. To be honest, I'm not surprised. Normally my luck with these special sets is normally not so good. I see a load of people pulling like 5-6 things from boxes like this, and I'm like, I got one EX. I touch wood, hopefully that won't happen. But we start off with a Squirtle. We have got a Venomoth. We have got a Lickitung, Pidgey, Tentacruel, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, Primeape as our reverse right there. Moving in to our... Oh, okay, we got Big Air Balloon. What's Big Air Balloon doing? Stage 2 Pokemon this card is attached to have no retreat cost. Is that good on Gardevoir? Is Gardevoir retreatable? Is it free? I'm not too sure. I think it's quite a hefty one to retreat. Is that something for Gardevoir? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe Charizard? I'm trying to think what's like in the meta that might use this. Potentially Arceus, maybe? I'm not too sure. Honestly, I'm just trying to word out. Probably somebody in the comments will be like, Big Air Balloon is good for... Fill the gap, please. And in our hollow or better slot, we have... Oh, we have got... Oh, is this going to be the Wigglytuff? It is! Yay! Okay, cool. We get the Wigglytuff EX right here. Very, very cool indeed. We will definitely take a full art. That's pretty cool. Of course, it does evolve from Jigglypuff there. It's a 250 HP basic Pokemon. The ability here is Expanding Body. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, it gets 100 plus HP. So a 350 HP Pokemon. Wow. Friend Tackle, 90 plus. If you play a supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So 180 for 3 there. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I think, is there a Wigglytuff that came out with the, was it Therapeutic Energy or something? Where the ability allows you to attach? I'm wondering whether that would be pretty cool on that, because that's the special energy. It sort of synergizes quite well. I think the Therapeutic either heals or it stops conditions or something. So, could be an interesting one. Could be an interesting one, we'll see. That does not match. That does not match. So we'll pop that over there. But that is very cool. Let's get a sleeve on our Wigglytuff right there. Sleeve that up. There we go. Boom. Okay, we have got 4 more packs left. We've pulled a full art. Can we get a regular EX and maybe one of the illustration rares would be pretty cool. Here we go. We've got a Cubone. We've got Vulpix. Magnemite, Caterpie, Raticate, cool, I like that one. Erica's Invitation, right, what does Erica do? So your opponent reveals their hand. You may put a basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench. If you put a Pokemon onto their bench in this way, switch in that Pokemon to the active spot. Ooh, okay. It's a bit of a situational one, because sometimes you might not want to do that, and other times if you've got something that could maybe KO a Luminion, or maybe a stage 1. Sorry, I mean a stage, a basic, not even a stage. Yeah, that could be pretty interesting. It does say basic Pokemon, so it can't just be something like really big and hefty. We have skipped a little bit there, but we got that Magneton, which we have seen before. Magikarp, I do quite like that artwork. That is pretty cool. Splishy Splash. Moving into another one, we have, oh, Seadra. Okay. And then our hollow or better is, it looks like it might be Ninetales? Oh, it's a Charizard, okay. We get the Charizard, very cool, very, very cool. And we get the matching energy to go with it. Oh, that's even big, that's a big, big result there. We'll pop that over there, very, very cool. All right, let's get a sleeve on the Charizard and we'll go over this now. So we have got ourselves a Charizard EX. We have got a 330 HP Fire-type Pokemon there. It has got, for its first attack, Brave Wings, 60 plus. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 100 more damage. Not too bad for 1 energy. 160, we'll take that. Explosive Vortex, 330 damage. Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. Wow. It does the same amount of damage as its HP. Insane. Absolutely insane. Could that work? I honestly don't know. I mean, there might be the possibility that this actually does get fitted in with like the Dark-type Charizard. I honestly don't know. I've not sort of paid too much attention to these cards, but it does seem rather interesting that a bit of damage and you're whacking back for quite a big amount, but then you're doing 330, which, to be honest, is going to KO pretty much anything. Anything, including this Charizard. So, yeah, that's a win-win, I think. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. We've had 2 reverse energies as well. That is absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Alright. Let's carry on. with our next one, we have got ourselves a Poliwhirl. We've got a Kakuna, Poliwag. We've got Ponyta, Hypno, Poliwrath. Okay. We got Pidgeot. Our first reverse is going to be a Ghastly. Very nice. Moving into our second one, which... Oh. This is something special. Could this be... It's not a trainer. It's weak to lightning. Oh, it's the Blastoise. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, we'll take that. Very nice indeed. We get the Blastoise EX with... It's not one that we've actually seen, so we can actually go through this one. Very, very... Oh, it looks amazing. Oh, look at that. The water ripples. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so Blastoise EX, of course, it does evolve from Wartortle, of course. It is, again, 330 HP. Ability, Solid Shell. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Okay, and then we got Twin Cannon. 140 times. Discard up to 2 basic Water Energy cards from your hand. This attack does 140 damage for each card you discard in this way. Alright, so it's not actually taking energy off this. It's taking the energy out of your hand, putting it into the discard pile. So me thinks that like Sheen Pow and the Baxcalibur, that sort of engine, that could be quite good for this. Of course you will have to evolve it up, but maybe it's worth a little mess around with. Especially when you're doing 140 for each of the cards. So that's 280 in total. Not too bad there. It's got a little bit of defense with that solid shell, which is always good to see. And of course we do get something else behind that, which was a hollow electrode. And of course a water energy to go with that, which didn't really match. But, you know, we're not going to take that away from Blastoise. That is very, very cool. So we seem to have hit what would be the regular, if not a little bit over there, because normally you'd probably be on for like an average one of that. Bang, boom, chain. Okay. Before doing damage, you may discard any number of Pokemon tools from your Pokemon. This attack does 40 damage more for each card you discard in this way. Right. I mean, there are some Pokemon, I think, that came out recently which can hold on to 4 items. So, I mean, that's not bad, and it's a one prizer. Hey, could be an interesting one. I might have to watch this space. That could be a pretty fun one. So like I said, we're on to the average here. Normally it's 1 EX, 1 Full Art, 1 Illustration. But we've got 2 packs left, and I honestly think we could probably go for 1 or 2 more things. I'm pushing the boat out here. Oh, we've got the Eevee. We've got the Eevee. Okay, there is the Eevee. We've got Grimer. Oh, that is so cute. That is so awesome. Oh, the Weedle. Oh, that's... Oh my god, there's so many great artworks in this set. Oh, it's so cool. Weedle. What is going on with that? I actually quite like that, to be fair. That is really... It's really odd. It's Revealing Echo. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. Great. And then what? Thanks for showing me a hand. Carry on. Okay. Thanks, Zubat. Oh, we get Nidoqueen. That's an uncommon. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with synergizing. Maybe the other one does. Maybe the King does. Victory Bell. We've got Big Air Balloon, an actual one now. Into the reverses now, we've got a Pidgeot to start with. And our next reverse, it's not a reverse. Oh. We've got stuff. What does the text say down here? Let's see if we can guess it. From the time it is born, a flame burns at the tip of its tail. It's Charmander. Charmander. Yeah! Okay, that's cool. Oh, I like that game. Okay. Charmander. Very, very cool indeed. That looks awesome. He's in the canyon. There's the whole thing again of each of the evolutions. So the Venusaur, the Charizard, and the Blastoise, they all have a story. So, for example, we've got that one for the Blastoise. This is the first one for the Charizard. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I thought that was a Bronzong up there, but it's just a plant. But yeah, that looks really cool. Very, very nice. We got another little extra. Can we go for a double? We can't. It is just a Marowak, but that's all good. And a Metal Energy. Let's sleeve up our Charmander there. Nice little extra pull from the box there. Very cool. Marowak, anything decent? No. Okay. Fair enough. Can we go for a 5-hit box? Come on. I believe. Just one more regular EX. I'm not asking for too much, I don't think. I'll take a Kangaskhan EX, okay? Let's just put it right down at the bottom. Kangaskhan EX. Useless. We'll have it. Pikachu. Far-fetched. Oh, that looks really cool. What is that, though? It's like a red dot. Okay. Oh, that actually looks really nice. I quite like that. Antique Old Amber. Ooh. We've got a Pidgeotto. Omanyte. Tauros. Kadabra. Oh, that does look really cool. Wow. And into our first reverse, we have a Machop. Okay. Into the second, we get... It is just another reverse. It is a Paris. Okay, okay. And is it a holo or better? It is. It does look like a holo. It looks like a possible Mewtwo. It is indeed a Mewtwo. And believe it or not, tell me I'm wrong, but does that not look like the Pokemon movie Mewtwo to you? The artwork makes it look like the one from the movie. The Detective Pikachu. I'm just getting Detective Pikachu vibes from this. I don't know why, but I just am. It just looks really realistic. Like he actually wants to sort of like come and grab you and take you into his reflective barrier. And anyway, I'm not continuing that. Yeah, so Mewtwo right there, looking pretty cool. First holo of that. Do we get another reverse energy? No. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So a nice little selection of different bits and pieces there. Of course, it was 9 packs in total. We ended with 7 holos. 7 holos, so only 2 major pulls, and then the other 2 came from one of the reverse slots. But overall, very, very cool indeed. Hopefully I've given people a bit of time to open some of their stuff. So let me know in the comments below. What did you manage to get from your Elite Trainer box or your other products? Be interested to see if the pull rates are sort of similar to this, with about 4-ish, something like that, 3 or 4, the normal. Let me know in the comments below. It'd be awesome to see, and I think other people would appreciate that too. But yeah, apart from that, I will leave it here for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I shall catch you very, very soon for another episode of 151 coming up on the channel. So apart from that, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you then.